Welcome to Toysbackzen. This is part 2 of my Mego Eagle Force collection. We're going to take an in-depth look at the figures, as well as a vehicle, and the playset with the stickers on it. Please subscribe and enjoy. So these figures are 2 inches long. They're made out of die cast. Mego Force is the good guys and Riot is the bad guys. First, we're looking at KO, the judo fighter. You can see he's got armbands, nunchucks on his chest, bare feet, and 2 grenades. Next, we have Turk, the strongman. You can see he has 2 bandoliers, a gun on his right hip, and an ammo belt. He's got black boots. All of these figures have the Eagle Force emblem on the front of their hats, and you can see on his back he has a canteen. Next we have Zapper. He's the electronic whiz. He has a mustache and glasses, 2 black pouches, a pistol on his right hip, and black boots. Now this is one of the figures that I do have his gun. So we have a machine gun here with a scope, and these are really small, so they're hard to find and they're expensive to buy, but they are around. Next we have Captain Eagle. He's the leader. Now he does have an eye patch on, but he also has binoculars, which is kind of interesting. Here's his eagle that came with him. He has a gauntlet on his left arm that you can place the eagle on, and you can see how the eagle has its feathers and its detail. Really nice eagle. Let's take a look at the figure a little closer. You can see the straps in the back. On the back he has 2 more pouches and a satchel. Their heads are made out of a soft rubber material, and their arms do go 360 degrees. All of these figures are 5 points of articulation. Next we have the female of the team. This is Goldie Hawk, not Goldie Hawn, Goldie Hawk. She's the blonde bombardier with lipstick. There were 2 versions, one with and one without lipstick. You can see the straps goes around her back. She's got gun clips, pouches, an over-the-shoulder holster with a handgun. Some nice details on her uniform too. Here we have the other strong man. This is Harley, ace mechanic. He's got a large beard, 2 wristbands, 4 grenades on his chest. You can see he has a knife on his left leg. And in the back, I like the detail where he has the Eagle Force logo on his back. Next we have the cat. There's a lot of mustaches on these guys. He's got 2 grenades, a bandolier, and a clip on the back of his belt. Not much to this guy, just black boots and the usual colored suit. Next we have Wild Bill, the cowboy commander. Every cowboy, of course, needs a cowboy hat, brown boots, and he's got 2 guns on his hips. A red scarf, grenades and pouches, and a knife on his back. Next we have Red Wing. He's got grenades, pouches, a gun on his right hip, which most of these figures do. It looks to me like there is a canteen on his back hip, as well as 2 feathers, one painted red and white, along with a brown hat and brown boots. Next, we have Sergeant Brown, the demolitions expert. As you can see, he's sporting a black bulletproof vest. He's also got a knife. He's got a gun on his right hip. The shiny gold is kind of is getting tarnished a little bit. Next we have Big Bro, combat medic. He has a short beard and a mustache, a bandolier with grenades, pouches, a gun on his right hip, and another pouch kind of hidden on his left side. And I think there's a pouch on his back. That could be a canteen, but I think it's just a pouch. Next, we have the bad guys, and their team is called the Riot, R-I-O-T, Roving International Organization of Tyranny. Here we have General Mamba. He's the ruthless dictator. He has a olive green kind of suit. It's not quite olive green, but it's kind of got a brownish to it. A brimmed hat. As you can see, his belt and his strap go around his back. You can see there he has the medals on his left chest, as well as an orange holster on his right leg and matching orange shoulder pads. He's also sporting some silver glasses. He's a pretty cool looking figure. Next we have Beta Man, the arsonist. He has a red uniform, and his accessory, one of his accessories, is a blowtorch. He has a helmet and backpack, all kinds of stuff, but I don't have any of that stuff, unfortunately. He has dark yellow headband, straps, belt, and holster with a silver handgun on his right hip, silver containers on his belt, and black boots. Next we have the Shock Trooper. He's the soldier of tyranny. He has a shiny silver uniform with red paint detailed on his thighs, black belt, bandolier, with some pouches and a pistol on his right hip. You can see the 3 pouches on the back of his belt. He has black boots and a hat with a silver painted band around the hat, with more red for the badge on his hat. He's the only one that is in silver. Next we have the Nemesis. He has a mustache and a goatee. He has a tan uniform and a schmog with brown straps and pouches on his chest and waist. And I believe he has 2 pouches on his hips. I don't think those are guns. I just think they're pouches, or maybe just pockets with brown detail. Next we have Savitar the Assassin. Of course, what's the 80s without a ninja? He's got a blue uniform and face covering, black belt, straps on his chest and gauntlets are black, and boots. I'm surprised there's no weapons hanging off his uniform. Maybe that's just because I'm used to Storm Shadow from G.I. Joe. I guess if you're going to be a stealthy ninja, you don't want things hanging off of your uniform. There are 2 other figures in this line that I do not have. It's the Striker. He is the sharpshooter. And Baron von Chill. I also want to show you a picture of the card that they came in. A very interesting detail that they did was that the bubble was usually the shape of a bomb. And you can see that here in the picture. Really cool. Nice detail. Let's take a look at the vehicle I have. Here we have the Eagle Force Eliminator. This is a Jeep that you could get. It is battery operated and it does move mechanically by itself. Just need 2 AA batteries. Let's put those in and see what happens. So an interesting thing with this is that when you let it go and it hits the wall on the front bumper, it changes the gears to make it go backwards. And then when it hits something on the back bumper, it changes the gear to make it go forwards. And I'm going to demonstrate that here in a minute. It does have a windshield that goes up and down. No glass in it, but just the frame. And it has a machine gun in the back. Lots of nice stickers. Switch on the bottom. I'm going to try to get my hands to get in there so you can see it go back and forth. This thing goes pretty fast. It's crazy. I remember having this as a kid. This is the only Eagle Force vehicle that I had, and it got broken pretty quickly. You can see the details of the headlights there, silver headlights, and the sticker on the top, Eagle Force on the sides. You can even get your guys to stand on the back bumper. And here, this is how the switch works here. You can see Mego, 1982. Now the front wheels are hard plastic, but the back wheels are rubber for traction. Most of the vehicles and playsets were from previous molds. So this is the playset. You saw this in my part 1 video where we put new floors in. You can see that it is 2 pieces. This playset apparently was molded from the Marx's Guns of Navarone playset. And I did look at both playsets. I'll show a picture. To me, they look nothing alike. I can see how they may have gotten the mold a little bit, but they changed it a lot. Like, it doesn't have the eagle head on the top. These stairs and everything are all completely in different mold. The Guns of Navarone has like 4 or 5 floors. So I just wanted to show you the details of all the stickers. I finally got them on. It makes the playset a lot more colorful on the inside, kind of dark on the outside, but that's okay. Most of the stickers are like computer panels and radar displays and stuff like that, but this playset has a lot of great detail with stairs and places that you can put the figures on. And then here's an example of them in the, it is an island, so they're in the lake somewhere in the mountains. You can see the Nemesis trying to crawl up the mountain, and you can see all the details. I don't have all the parts. I'm missing the two large guns in the front and a couple ladders and the bunk bed. You can clearly see that the accessories did come from Guns of Navarone Marx mold, because they are the same, just yellow instead of here you see them in blue. So these all came out in 1982-83. There was a second wave that was supposed to come out and they were ready to go, and then Mego pretty much went bankrupt and closed right away. So thanks for watching. I hope this was fun for you guys to see in detail. Please like and subscribe to my channel. I do 3 videos a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I do have an Instagram account too. Please check that out. Please leave a comment down below too. Let me know your experience with this toy line. See ya!